a child with a list in hand, asking you to keep on giving. Sometimes we pretend we don't understand that it's you who keeps us living. Oh, תאחד את ידיך ומשביע לכל חי רצון. Oh, תאחד את ידיך ומשביע. Open up your hands. Open up, open up, open up, open up.
כל יום הוא ברכה, רק צריך את המחשבה. השם לי נותן רק טובה. כל יום שאני חי זה חסד עד בלי די, וגם יום קשה ממש לא משנה. כל יום הוא ברכה, רק צריך את המחשבה. השם לי נותן רק טובה. כל יום שאני חי זה חסד עד בלי די, וגם יום קשה ממש לא משנה. אני מודה לך כי נאה בך, לך טוב להודות שבכל יום ויום, בכל לילה ולילה צריך להתבונן שהכל במתנה, כל אחד ואחד במקומו המיוחד. יומי בכל גדול ישתבח שמו לעד, שבכל יום ויום, בכל לילה ולילה צריך להתבונן שהכל במתנה, כל אחד ואחד במקומו המיוחד. יומי בכל גדול ישתבח שמו לעד. בבוקר אני קם, מסתכל על העולם, מודה לי כל חי וקיים. כל יום שאני חי זה חסד עד בלי די, וגם יום קשה ממש לא משנה. אני מודה לך כי נאה לך, לך טוב להודות שבכל יום ויום, בכל לילה ולילה צריך להתבונן שהכל במתנה, כל אחד ואחד במקומו המיוחד. יומי בכל גדול ישתבח שמו לעד, שבכל יום ויום, בכל לילה ולילה צריך להתבונן שהכל במתנה, כל אחד ואחד במקומו המיוחד. יומי בכל גדול ישתבח שמו לעד. Lift up your eyes to the sky as I night, and thank Hashem עד בלי די. Lift up your
My friends have got a song that's been waiting all too long to be strummed, to be hummed, to be heard. An uplifting string of notes, it's a melody of hope that's been in the works all over the world. The pain of godless years has seen us through many tears, and we're ready for a change of beat. When we finally feel his footsteps approaching, our niggin will be complete. Way down by the stress in a world of emptiness where the harmonies of joy have grown dim. While waiting for the day when the sun will shine its rays and the clouds will part to let their light in. As we send off all our sorrow on the wings of a tomorrow full of dreams, worry-free, crystal clear. It's the niggin that we're waiting for, and when he comes, all of the world will hear. For all this time, it's been a whisper in each soul. Through the darkest night, it keeps us holding on. But any day I will hear it play, resounding across the globe. When Client Sorrell greets that day, it's finally come.
Are done, keeping it on till the day stays strong, rolling till the nighttime blazes on. All along I keep singing my song. I say this phase is always. Sometimes I get so crazed, but just know that I'll always stay, 'cause you're my light through the haze. It's time for a champion, shoot the soul of the land, mend the heart from the sea and sand till the sun comes up again. Time for a champion, through the soul of the land, mend the heart from the sea and the sand till the sun comes up again. Reach for the sky, keep your eye on the prize, forever in my mind, be my golden sunshine. It's raining in your mind, so push them clouds aside, forever by my side, you're my golden sunshine. Sunset, I let myself down, down the ground beneath my feet gone. No more words with it to speak. On that day my song was born, never meant to leave you all alone. attacked and dethroned. It's time for a champion, soothe the soul of the land. Lend a heart from the sea and sand till the sun comes up again. Time for a champion, soothe the soul of the land. Lend a heart from the sea and sand till the sun comes up again. Reach for the sky, keep your eye on the prize. Forever in my mind, be my golden sunshine. It's raining in your mind, so push them clouds aside. Forever by my side, you're my golden sunshine. The way of the world, you're on your own. Time to go and be a man. Wanna fly high like Peter Pan. No more never, never land. Use your backpack filled with sand. Come along and take my hand. We'll walk together, walk forever. Reach for the sky, keep your eye on the prize. Forever in my mind, be my golden sunshine. It's raining in your mind, so push them clouds aside. Forever by my side, you're my golden sunshine. Reach for the sky, keep your eye on the prize. Forever in my mind, be my golden sunshine. It's raining in your mind, so push them clouds aside. Forever by my side, you're my golden sunshine. Oh, 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 walk with me now, talk with me now, baby. Oh, 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 walk with me, mama, talk with me now. See ya, oh, 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 walk with me now, talk with me now, baby. Oh, 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 walk with me, mama, talk with me now.
והבנות, מה עם הבנות? חפש בישראל הן הכי יפות. והבנים, מה עם הבנים? כולם צבע שוקו על איזה שזופים. כמה מסיבות, קופצים ברחבות. מת על השמש אבל חם לי ברמות.
ליאור, דודו, תעשו שכולם יזוזו. ליאור, דודו, תעשו שכולם יזוזו.
חגיגה בישראל, תגיד תודה לאל שיש לנו בית. השמיים נקיים ושמש לפנים, תרימו לחיים. אז באנו לעשות לכם טירוף, כולם תרימו את הידיים לשמיים. תמיד אתה יכול לברוח מהכל, דודו, עפו לשמיים. מיום ראשון עד חמישי כולם עובדים קשה אבל זה לא אישי. ובשישי, אך יום שישי, חצי הלכו לים חצי בבוקר משפחתי, עם ז'חם תימני וערק יווני, אוכל מרוקאי עם קינוח רומני.
ליאור, דודו, תעשו שכולם יזוזו. ליאור, דודו, תעשו שכולם יזוזו.
חגיגה בישראל, תגיד תודה לאל שיש לנו בית. השמיים נקיים ושמש לפנים, תרימו לחיים. אז באנו לעשות לכם טירוף, כולם תרימו את הידיים לשמיים. תמיד אתה יכול לברוח מהכל, ליאור, עפו לשמיים. חגיגה, חגיגה, חגיגה בישראל, בישראל. חגיגה, חגיגה, חגיגה בישראל, בישראל. יאללה שאנשים לא מרוצים, מתלוננים על כל דבר. למה את הטפל הם רק רואים ומתעלמים מהעיקר, והשמחה מהם ברחה, למרות שכלום לא חסר, כי הברכה נמצאת בלב ולא בשום מקום אחר. אז תגיד ברוך השם על מה שיש לך, ברוך השם על האושר, ברוך השם כי מה שלא מכתוב לך לא יקרה הבוקר. אז תגיד ברוך השם על מה שיש לך, ברוך השם על האושר, ברוך השם כי מה שלא מכתוב לך לא יקרה הבוקר. יש כאן רק אחד שמסדר את כל ימיך, אל תדאג, כי יש כאן רק אחד שמסובב את כל ימיך מצד לצד. תגיד תודה על כל דקה, כי לא ברור שתתעורר. תגיד תודה, זאת לא בושה, או שתגיד ברוך השם. אז תגיד ברוך השם על מה שיש לך, ברוך השם על האושר, ברוך השם כי מה שלא מכתוב לך לא יקרה הבוקר. אז תגיד ברוך השם על מה שיש לך, ברוך השם על האושר, ברוך השם כי מה שלא מכתוב לך לא יקרה הבוקר. לא, לא, לא. תגיד תודה על כל דקה, כי לא ברור שתתעורר. תגיד תודה, זאת לא בושה, או שתגיד ברוך השם. אז תגיד ברוך השם על מה שיש לך, ברוך השם על האושר, ברוך השם כי מה שלא מכתוב לך לא יקרה הבוקר. אז תגיד ברוך השם על מה שיש לך, ברוך השם על האושר, ברוך השם כי מה שלא מכתוב לך לא יקרה הבוקר.
רבי נחמן מיומן, איי דידידם, רבי נחמן מיומן, אוי רבינו רבי נחמן מיומן. ראש השונה אומן, רבי נחמן מיומן. ראש השונה אומן, רבי נחמן מיומן. ראש השונה אומן, עם רבינו רבי נחמן מיומן. ראש השונה אומן, עם רבינו רבי נחמן מיומן. איי דידידם, רבי נחמן מיומן, אוי רבינו רבי נחמן מיומן. איי דידידם, רבי נחמן מיומן, אוי רבינו רבי נחמן מיומן. Shashone Oman, Rabbi Nachman Meyuman. Roi Shashone Oman, Rabbi Nachman Meyuman. Roi Shashone Oman, Im Rabbeinu Rabbi Nachman Meyuman. Roi Shashone Oman, Im Rabbeinu Rabbi Nachman Meyuman. Rabbi Nachman Meyuman, Oy Rabbeinu, Rabbi Nachman Meyuman. Ay diriram, Rabbi Nachman Meyuman, Oy Rabbeinu, Rabbi Nachman Meyuman. Mushkele, man, mushkele. Amela pasoder, man, yabba dabba dabba, yabba dabba dabba, yabba dabba dabba.
אדמה ושמיים, חום האש, צליל המים, אני מרגיש זאת בגופי, ברוחי, בנשמתי. אדמה ושמיים, חום האש, צליל המים, אני מרגיש זאת בגופי, ברוחי, בנשמתי. היה שמיים, חום האש, צליל המים, אני מרגיש זאת בגופי, ברוחי, בנשמתי. שמיים, חום האש, צליל המים, אני מרגיש זאת בגופי, ברוחי, בנשמתי. היה, 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 Come on.
Sing it! סוואגה דיגי.
נצ'י נצ'
Yeah!
הקפה שחור חזק.
אני יודע שהכל יהיה בסדר, לא משנה מה כולם מדברים בסתר, ניתן בראש בעזרת השם בלי נדר. אני יודע שהכל יהיה סבבה, ניתן את הלב והנשמה, נביא את הסוואגה, לא נוותר, רק נרים את הראש למעלה.
אני יודע שהכל יהיה בסדר, לא מקשיב למי שמדבר בלי קשר, חושב מחוץ אל הקופסה וגם מעבר, אמת מקי יורק עד הקבר, לא מתערבב, לא משחק במשחקים, לא קונה אלף חיוכים, עסוק בעצמי, לא תובע בתככים של נחשים שמנסים למשוך בחוטים, בבילן בזיין, עכבר מול העין, בחיפוש אחר האושר, לא מחפש להיות המעליין, בום שקלק, קפה שחור חזק, עם הנץ' הכי שחור במשחק, צ'ולו הסנדק, סול משאיר אבק, מרימים את הראש, צופים למרחק.
אני יודע שהכל יהיה בסדר, לא משנה מה כולם מדברים בסתר, ניתן בראש בעזרת השם בלי נדר. אני יודע שהכל יהיה סבבה, ניתן את הלב והנשמה, נביא את הסוואגה, לא נוותר, רק נרים את הראש למעלה.
חויה לא ויתרתי מעולם, גם בזמנים קשים אני נלחם, תמיד חם, רק לעלות תמיד קדימה, נצ'י נצ' קפה שחור חזק פה בקומבינה, וואלאק אני בא מלמטה עם הרטטטטם, אני מייצג את האנשים שלי כבר ממזמן, שנים שאני כאן דוחף חזק נלחם לבד, את כל המכשולים אני עובר, ושכל המניאקים ימשיכו לדבר, זה לא מעניין אותי מה הולך איתם, מה קורה אצלם, מתעסק בעצמי ובעיקר, תראו שעוד אכבוש את העולם, הנה על דין כעולם.
אני יודע שהכל יהיה בסדר, לא משנה מה כולם מדברים בסתר, ניתן בראש בעזרת השם בלי נדר.
גם בעוד 20 שנה בטוח שנעשה את זה, כואב לי הלב לראות איך מוותרים על זה, חי את זה מהיום הראשון שבו החזקתי את המייק, דוגל באהבת חינם, אהבת תן לייק, אבא לי תמיד אמר אסור לוותר, אנחנו לא דור שמפחד לדבר, יש אמת שבועטת חומות לנטר, עם מקצבים שלוקחים אתכם למקום אחר, אני
אתיופי רסמי, אל תאמר לא ידעתי, לתת לא רצו אז לקחתי, במלחמות הם עסוקים אני בשנתי בעטתי, אתיופי רסמי, אל תאמר לא ידעתי, לתת לא רצו אז לקחתי, במלחמות הם עסוקים אני בשנתי בעטתי. אני יודע שהכל יהיה בסדר, לא משנה מה כולם מדברים בסתר, ניתן בראש בעזרת השם בלי נדר. אני יודע שהכל יהיה סבבה, ניתן את הלב והנשמה, נביא את הסוואגה, לא נוותר, רק נרים את הראש למעלה.
רבות עבר מה זה בדרך, ואני הולך עם ראש למעלה, כל אחד הוא בן או בת של מלך. ככה היה וככה זה גם עלה, יהודי עם נשמה בוערת, בכל מקום ובכל ארץ, לא רוצה שיהיה אחרת. יהודי אני זה משהו נצחי, בני אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, בני שרה רבקה רחל ולאה, בני אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, בני שרה רבקה רחל ולאה. עברי אנוכי ויעש השם אלוקי השמיים, אני יורד, עברי אנוכי I've been through. Ask me where I'm from, and I will tell you I'm a Jew, and every Jew's a proud Jew. Not just me, my sisters and my brothers. Never be ashamed to be a proud Jew. It's not what you've done, it's how he made you. So sing the song and spread the pride around you. Yehudi ani, eternally. Hey Abraham, Yitzchak v'Yaakov, b'nei Sarah Rivka, Rachel v'Leah. Hey Abraham, Yitzchak v'Yaakov, b'nei Sarah Rivka, Rachel v'Leah. Ivri anoichi v'yes Hashem, elikei hashamayim ani yoreh. 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 Ivri anoichi v'yes Hashem, elokei 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 hashamayim ani I'm a Jew and I'm proud and I sing it out loud, 'cause forever and ever that's what I'll be. I'm a Jew and I'm proud, and without a doubt Hashem is always watching over me. Ivri anoichi v'yes Hashem, elokei hashamayim ani yoreh. 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 Ivri anoichi v'yes Hashem, hashamayim ani yoreh. Ivri anoichi v'yes Hashem, elokei hashamayim ani yoreh. לא אוכל לצאת ולבוא, והשם אמר אליי אל תעבור. בין 120 שנה אנוכי היום. לא אוכל לצאת ולבוא, והשם אמר אליי אל תעבור. בין 120 שנה אנוכי היום. אבל חזק ואמץ, חזק ואמץ, כי השם אלוקיך הוא עובר לפניך. חזקו, חזקו ואמצו, אל תיראו, לא אל תיראו, ואל תעצו מפניהם, כי השם הולך עמכם. לא אוכל לא לצאת ולבוא, והשם אמר אליי אל תעבור. בין 120 שנה אנוכי היום. לא אוכל לא
1, 2.
לצאת ולבוא,
Check 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
בין 120 שנה אנוכי היום. אבל חזק ואמץ, חזק ואמץ, כי השם אלוקיך הוא עובר לפניך. חזקו, חזקו ואמצו, אל תיראו, לא אל תיראו, ואל תעצו מפניהם, כי השם הולך
חיזקו ואמצו, אל תדעו, לא אל תדעו, ואל תעצו מפניהם, כי השם הולך עמכם. חיזקו ואמצו, אל תדעו, לא אל תדעו, ואל תעצו מפניהם, כי השם הולך עמכם.
This is the world makeover. Mashiach will come take over. You ain't gotta be me or see what I see. All you gotta do is take a look forward. Lift up your eye to the sky. Spread out your hands. Say thank you, smile. Get 'em up, put 'em up, leave 'em up. Ha ha. Yep. Pump up the volume every day. Stand in place. Heart racing, no words to say. Pressure building, trying to hold my face. Mind drifting like not today. Wake up from everything. Break out your shell and scream. Ha, Shem, you're the king. Ha, Shem, you're the king.
השם מלך, השם מלך, השם ימלוך לעולם ועד. השם מלך, השם מלך, השם ימלוך. השם מלך, השם מלך, השם ימלוך לעולם ועד. השם מלך, מלך, ימלוך לעולם ועד. I feel the cold in the rain. I wanna get up and leave it. Everything's always the same. I wanna get up and leave. Now we're standing here and the night's so clear, like the shine upon your crown. Yeah, we're up so high in the midnight sky, and we'll never come back down.
Hashem Melech, Hashem Malach, our Father, King David's rock your honor. We give Allah the stronger. We cling you drop the blessing, the bracha, success, hatzlacha. The world is yours. You offer it to whomever calls you.
השם מלך, השם מלך, השם ימלוך לעולם ועד. השם מלך, מלך, ימלוך לעולם ועד. השם מלך, השם מלך, השם ימלוך לעולם ועד. השם מלך, מלך, ימלוך לעולם ועד.
Wake up, my friend, we gone. We praising Hashem with all of our soul. The Klippa is fighting, we know. We raging a war, we won't let him go. Even if the world don't turn, the fire will burn. The Aish Tamid, a korban, some sacrifice. Yeah, put Aish on me. We clapping loud, screaming loud. We're gonna take the crown, bring it back straight to the king. Then we bow, Malchut complete. Yup. Pick up a mitzvah, lay down the hate. Olam haba, olam hazeh. The feeling is great when we can say, praise Hashem,
Now
His
we're
name is great.
standing here and the night's so clear, like the shine upon your crown. Yeah, we're up so high in the midnight
the magic in the air. עלה, עלה, עלה בתוך הלב בוער. עלה, 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 feel the magic in the air. עלה, עלה, עלה בתוך הלב בוער. Feel the magic.
Sing it! Swagga diggy.
נצ'י נצ'
Yeah!
הקפה שחור חזק.
אני יודע שהכל יהיה בסדר, לא משנה מה כולם מדברים בסתר, ניתן בראש בעזרת השם בלי נדר. אני יודע שהכל יהיה סבבה, ניתן את הלב והנשמה, נביא את הסוואגה, לא נוותר, רק נרים את הראש למעלה.
אני יודע שהכל יהיה בסדר, לא מקשיב למי שמדבר בלי קשר, חושב מחוץ אל הקופסה וגם מעבר, אמת מקי יורק עד הקבר, לא מתערבב, לא משחק במשחקים, לא קונה אלף חיוכים, עסוק בעצמי, לא תובע בתככים של נחשים שמנסים למשוך בחוטים, בבילן בזיין, עכבר מול העין, בחיפוש אחר האושר, לא מחפש להיות המעליין, בום שקלק, קפה שחור חזק, עם הנץ' הכי שחור במשחק, צ'ולו הסנדק, סול משאיר אבק, מרימים את הראש, צופים למרחק.
אני יודע שהכל יהיה בסדר, לא משנה מה כולם מדברים בסתר, ניתן בראש בעזרת השם בלי נדר. אני יודע שהכל יהיה סבבה, ניתן את הלב והנשמה, נביא את הסוואגה, לא נוותר, רק נרים את הראש למעלה.
חויה לא ויתרתי מעולם, גם בזמנים קשים אני נלחם, תמיד חם, רק לעלות תמיד קדימה, נצ'י נצ' קפה שחור חזק פה בקומבינה, וואלק אני בא מלמטה עם הרטטטטם, אני מייצג את האנשים שלי כבר ממזמן, שנים שאני כאן דוחף חזק נלחם לבד, את כל המכשולים אני עובר, ושכל המניאקים ימשיכו לדבר, זה לא מעניין אותי מה הולך איתם, מה קורה אצלם, מתעסק בעצמי ובעיקר, תראו שעוד אכבוש את העולם, הנה על דין כעולם.
אני יודע שהכל יהיה בסדר, לא משנה מה כולם מדברים בסתר, ניתן בראש בעזרת השם בלי נדר.
גם בעוד 20 שנה בטוח שנעשה את זה, כואב לי הלב לראות איך מוותרים על זה, חי את זה מהיום הראשון שבו החזקתי את המייק, דוגל באהבת חינם, אהבת תן לייק, אבא לי תמיד אמר אסור לוותר, אנחנו לא דור שמפחד לדבר, יש אמת שבועטת חומות לנטר, עם מקצבים שלוקחים אתכם למקום אחר, אני
אתיופי רסמי, אל תאמר לא ידעתי, לתת לא רצו אז לקחתי, במלחמות הם עסוקים אני פשנתי בעטתי, אתיופי רסמי, אל תאמר לא ידעתי, לתת לא רצו אז לקחתי, במלחמות הם עסוקים אני פשנתי בעטתי. אני יודע שהכל יהיה בסדר, לא משנה מה כולם מדברים בסתר, ניתן בראש בעזרת השם בלי נדר. אני יודע שהכל יהיה סבבה, ניתן את הלב והנשמה, נביא את הסוואגה, לא נוותר, רק נרים את הראש למעלה.
רבי נחמן מיומן, רבי נחמן מיומן, אוי רבינו רבי נחמן מיומן.
Roish Hashone Uman Rabbi Nachman Neumann Roish Hashone Uman Rabbi Nachman Neumann Roish Hashone Uman Im Rabbeinu Rabbi Nachman Neumann Roish Hashone Uman Im Rabbeinu Rabbi Nachman Neumann Ay diriram Rabbi Nachman Neumann Oy Rabbeinu Rabbi Nachman Neumann Ay diriram Rabbi Nachman Neumann Oy Rabbeinu Rabbi Nachman Neumann Mushkele Uman Mushkele Amela Pasoder Man Yabakari Shone Uman Rabbi Nachman Neumann Roish Hashone Uman Rabbi Nachman Neumann Roish Hashone Uman Im Rabbeinu Rabbi Nachman Neumann Roish Hashone Uman Im Rabbeinu Rabbi Nachman Neumann Ay diriram Rabbi Nachman Neumann Oy Rabbeinu Rabbi Nachman Neumann Ay diriram Rabbi Nachman Neumann Oy Rabbeinu Rabbi Nachman Neumann Mushkele Uman Mushkele Amela Pasoder Man Yabakari
אדמה ושמיים, חום האש, צליל המים, אני מרגיש זאת בגופי, ברוחי, בנשמתי. אדמה ושמיים, חום האש, צליל המים, אני מרגיש זאת בגופי, ברוחי, בנשמתי. היה
Graduates, please take your seats. Mazal tov to the class of 2020. Please take your seats. We are going to begin in 2 or 3 minutes. Please take your seats. Yeah. Okay. Before, I want to start before. There's another band coming. Yeah. 7:10. I think she knows it, but make sure.
ושמיים, חום האש, צליל המים, אני מרגיש זאת בגופי, ברוחי, בנשמתי. היה, 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 היה,
Look at the rainbow, everyone. You say the bracha? Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, zocher habrit, v'kayam bivrito v'ne'aman b'ma'amaro. Look at that beautiful rainbow. For you, it's for you guys. 2 of them, double rainbow. Is the email up? If you are watching remotely, we're going to start in about 4 minutes. We are going to start in 4 minutes. Mr. Glazer. We're going to do something like, I'm going to ask them to stand up. I'm going to do some graduation music first. We do that now? I'm going to play. And then, yeah. Graduates and staff members, please rise as we continue to welcome the graduates who are taking their seats as we are here to honor the class of 2020. Graduates, please rise as your classmates are taking their seats. We are honoring each other. Parents at home, we are here to honor your children, SAR students, the class of 2020. Graduates will proceed to their seats. We will begin in just a few moments. What a beautiful day for a graduation. Look at this. Please remain standing as we honor each other, your teachers, your parents, grandparents, siblings who are watching from close and far. Let's cool down. Please keep your masks on throughout the program. Everyone here? Mazal tov, mazal tov. Please remain standing as we open with the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner, followed by Hatikva. Sweet students, dear students, please remain standing. We've opened every public gathering with a parak of Tehillim. We haven't been in school for 4 months because there are people sick. We're keeping ourselves and the people around us safe. But let's say one parak of Tehillim together before we celebrate, to ask Hashem to grant a refuah shlema to all those in need. Shir al ma'alot mimamakim kraticha Adonai. Adonai shima b'koli tiena aznecha kashivot l'kol tachlonai. Im avono tishmarya Adonai miyamod. Ki imcha hasalicha leman tivarei. Ki viti Adonai kifta nafshi v'lidvaro chalti. Nafshi l'Adonai mishur laboker shomerim laboker. Yachel Yisrael Adonai ki im Adonai hachesed v'arbeimo fedut. V'hu yiftet Yisrael mikol avonotav. משברך אבותינו אברהם יצחק ויעקב משה ואהרון ושמואל וברך ורפא את החולים והתחלות בעבור של תלמידי הישיבה מתפללים בעבורם בשכר זה הקדוש ברוך הוא ימלא רחמים עליהם להחלירם להפתם להחזיקם להחיותם ולשלח להם מהרה רפואה שלמה בשמיים רפואת הנפש ורפואת הגוף חשת בעגלא זמן קריב ונאמר אמן. Please be seated. זה היום עשה אדוני נגילה ונשמחה בו. Dear graduates, I have opened graduation with that same pasuk each year for the last 15 years. But tonight, as we know, it feels different. Tonight is not only a graduation, but a reunion, coming together for the first time as a grade since the 2nd of March. We are here together, but your parents, grandparents, and siblings are missed. Not able to be here personally. This is a different kind of celebration. We're not able to be physically close to each other. Those natural bonds between friends unnaturally distance as we continue to fight an invisible enemy. But listen to those words. Zeh hayom asa Hashem. This is the day and this is the time that was given to us by God. Over centuries and generations, people recited those words of Tehillim in times of challenge. They were able to say, Zeh hayom asa Hashem, nagila v'nismecha bo. They were able to stand up in times of challenge and say, we're going to find all of those things that we have to be so grateful for, and we will celebrate. Dear graduates, you have taught us all how to celebrate and how to appreciate, even as we are disappointed and even as our simcha is not complete. We just got to watch that inside. When we brought you inside, separated again, smiling, patiently waiting, rejoicing. Zeh hayom asa Hashem nagila v'nismecha bo. To the parents, grandparents, siblings watching from near and far, from the parking lot and from other time zones, thank you. Thank you for celebrating with us from afar to honor these amazing kids as the most important partners shaping each and every one of these students. They go home to your homes safe tonight. We deeply wished that you could have been here in person. Mazal tov. Sadly, there are those who are not here tonight and are deeply missed. Yoni Siegel, Zichrono Livracha, father of our graduate Yehuda, member of our community, parent in our school, is deeply missed tonight. Yehi Zichro Baruch. Alicia Goldscheider, was your classmate. I know how much he meant to so many of you in the ELC and how deeply missed he is tonight. His family has asked for the Book of Tehillim, that book that we just quoted, the book of song and appreciation, to be shared with each of you in his memory. Yehi Zichro Baruch. 39 of our graduates tonight are from families that are graduating their youngest child from SAR Academy. For some, it has been a year or two. For others, decades. Thank you for being devoted members of the SAR community, and enjoy your Mazinka tonight. At our core stands our mission to provide a quality Jewish and secular education to all members of our community, and not to compromise on either quality or compassion. While these values are challenged by the fact that our school has grown and the needs are great and continue to be greater, we are blessed with a lay leadership that thinks big, that does big, and that does it in a humble way. I am honored to ask David Lieberman, member of our board and executive committee, father of our graduate Kayla, to represent our lay leadership and to address our graduates.
Good evening. My name is David Lieberman, and I serve as a trustee on the board of SAR. On behalf of the board of directors, I welcome you to the 2020 SAR Academy graduation. It's wonderful to be having this ceremony back here in school. Although the school building has been empty these last few months, except for perhaps the last hour, SAR has always been so much more than a place or a building. SAR is an exceptional school because of the values it embodies, because of the dedication and the tireless efforts of its teachers, administrators, and students. Every year, SAR has a special theme that represents one of its core values. In past years, we've had themes such as Chesed or Kedusha. This year's theme has been gratitude. Even though life has been strange and sometimes difficult recently, gratitude has permeated every aspect of the SAR community these last few months. I would like to take this opportunity to express my Hakarat HaTov to the administration and to the teachers for their passion and their hard work, and to thank them for their leadership and wisdom during a time of uncertainty. In life, when we are faced with overwhelming challenges, it isn't easy to feel grateful, to feel gratitude for the things that are going right. You, the class of 2020, have been looking forward to finishing out your time together at SAR Academy, some of you after having been together for over 10 years. But after March 3rd, when the world was suddenly a very different place, with all the challenges of social distancing, you showed a willingness to learn and interact in an entirely new way, with a sense of deep gratitude for the dedication and compassion of your teachers and administrators. Your positive attitude toward that very dramatic change has exemplified an inspiring level of Hakarat HaTov. This sense of gratitude, the ability to find the silver lining during a difficult time, is something that you should all be very proud of. It's something that makes your parents, your teachers, your administrators, and all of us very proud. Franklin Roosevelt once said, "A smooth sea never made a skillful sailor." To the graduating class I say, you have demonstrated your ability to navigate the challenging storm of the past few months. You have shown strength, patience, perseverance, and most importantly, gratitude for what you have. With these qualities that you have developed in your time here at SAR, we are confident that you are ready for the challenges that lie ahead. Mazal Tov.
V'hayu einecha ro'ot et morecha. The Navi Yeshayahu tells us, let your eyes see your teachers. You saw your teachers in a different kind of way over the last 3 months. But you saw them, and they saw you. Dear graduates, your teachers have seen the best in you, and you have learned by watching them. These are people who see their role as developing your hearts as well as your minds, people who cherish their relationships with their students as their own children. I'm going to ask you all to stand up for a moment as we say thank you to the faculty, those who are here, those who are not here, to say thank you to the incredible faculty of SAR Academy for getting you to this point. Yeah, you can clap, it's okay. Special thank you to the members of the administration, Alana Rifkin-Gelnick, Beth Pepper, Sharon Richter, Rebecca Astro-Nagata. It is an honor to work with you and to learn from you each and every day. And we continue to learn. To those who made tonight possible and been working on it every day for 6 weeks with plans changing every minute, like now. Deborah May, Heidi Greenbaum, Jen Fenster, Ariel Amar, Leah Domestico, Seth Botnick, Adina Steinberg, Ali Bloom, Heidi Kay, Nick Fado, Rebecca Astro-Nagata, Hannah Summer, Sarah Hassan, Avi Bloom, Ariel Wiener. Thank you very, very much. Morale, you ready? The presentation you are about to see, as always, was written by, you can sit, was written by our students. Inspired by the memories that our students wanted to share. The slides were put together by our students. The videos were put together by our students. And this was hard, but they did an amazing job under the incredible leadership of their advisors and Ali Bloom. Thank you, Tamora Ali. Please give your attention to the class of 2020.
Welcome to graduation 2020. This is certainly a first. Never before has an entire SAR class gathered on the field for graduation. True, Abigail, but since when has our grade like to do things the way everyone else does? You know we like to be special. There you go, Elizabeth, focusing on the positive again, but you're right. The theme of our program tonight is Gratitude Attitude, and we graduates are very grateful. We are grateful for our health, our families, our friends, and our amazing SAR education. Bo Shara Betoda. As we begin our program, let's keep in mind that tonight is a gratitude-filled celebration of all we've been blessed to accomplish here together. Tonight is our chance to say thank you to our parents, teachers, administrators, and friends for every way they have supported us, up to and especially this past year. And tonight is also our chance to be especially grateful for the amazing gift that is an SAR education. So sit back, relax, and enjoy all the different expressions of our gratitude attitude. First up is our iMovie, titled Some Good News, like John Krasinski. We have definitely found what to smile about and would like to share it with you.
Hi, and welcome to Some SAR Good News. Although there are unfortunately some not great things in the news right now, tonight we want to take some time to only focus on the good news stories. We have so many great SAR memories and stories to share, and we cannot wait to reflect on our amazing journey with you.
SAR has been around for 51 years and has accumulated a lot of random facts and opinions. We decided to see just how many of these random facts the class of 2020 actually knew.
6% of students
said that SAR stands for Strawberry Acai Refresher. Apparently, they're all missing their Starbucks. 92% of students said that they actually like that SAR has no walls. Maybe they just like tuning out of their classroom and tuning in to a different one when they get bored. And when asked which two teachers were related, most people said Morris Sarah and Miss Douglas were. I mean, can you blame them? They really do look like sisters. In actuality, Miss Horowitz and Miss Sachs are sisters. That fact blew my mind. And this has been Random Facts and Opinions with the class of 2020.
Next, we're going to talk about trips and programming. One of the best trips we have been on was to Teva, where we learned to compost our food and sing to it as well. Pasola, besides the fact that it rained the entire time, we were introduced to nature. A highlight of the trip was when our grade got to sit together at the bonfire, connecting with one another. We have many programs that interrupt our learning daily. Arguably, one of the best programs of the year is Hollow on the Steps. The entire SAR community gets together to daven. Power of Words Day is always a very meaningful experience. Learning about the power of words helps us be more thoughtful and considerate people. Overall, the trips and programs really enhanced our SAR experience.
Some other good news we have learned over this time is that teachers doing TikToks is actually hilarious. And due to COVID, many more teachers are willing to give it a try. Here now is Ms. Kavari, a newly accomplished TikTok expert, to talk to us more about this topic.
Hey, Ms. Kavari. Hey!
We have a question for you. We wanted to give everyone something to smile about, so we decided to challenge teachers to watch a TikTok one time and then attempt to do it.
Since you're the TikTok queen, we decided that we want you to judge whose was the best.
Do you guys think these teachers' TikToks will meet Ms. Kavari's standards?
Well, good luck to all the teachers who submitted. Let's take a look at the original TikTok.
Sick with it, group drop. Sick with it, group drop. Sick with it, group drop.
Mora Gabi is my hero, and she can do no wrong, so that is all I have to say about that.
So what'd you think of Mr. Coughlin's?
Mr. Coughlin, he is the man, but, I think there was like a little Irish jig in there that was not part of the original choreography.
With it, group drop. With it, group drop. With it, group drop.
So what do you think of Miss Astronagata?
Miss Astronagata, A for effort, and maybe an A+ for school spirit.
So, Ms. Kavari, who do you think the winner was?
It's tough, but I gotta go with Miss Polevsky. She had the drop, she got the moves, she was like totally rocking it. Way to go, Miss Polevsky.
Now, let's talk about the unique second half of 8th grade. Although we didn't get to actually be together, we are able to say that we are the only grade to have Zoom activities replace all of the regular grade activities. We may not have gone to Virginia, but we had a Zoom Shabbaton. No Zoom on Shabbos, of course, but there were Divrei Torah, Kabbalah Shabbat, and we even had a Netflix party. We might not have been able to have regular classes in school, but could that top a second color war? There were so many fun activities to do, which kept us busy all day long. Even though we might not always show it, we are so grateful for everything the faculty has done for us this year. Thank you all.
Wow. Look at all the amazing times we've had. Our time has flown by in a flash, and now we get to make a final memory to remember our time at SAR. Though our school doesn't have walls, it gave us the groundwork and a base to build off of in our future learning. This year has brought us together in so many unexpected ways, but always remember to look for the positive in every situation. Thank you for watching, and this has been some SAR Good News.
I honestly didn't realize we had such talented dancers on the middle school faculty, but one thing I do know we have is talented 8th grade singers. When it came time to choose this year's Hebrew song for graduation, our song group felt that the perfect song for this year was Elian Nachum's Tamid Chalamti.
The words of the chorus are, Tamid Chalamti shetiyeh li siba lismach, gam im litfamim kasher im titeh li koach. I always dream I have a reason to be happy, even during challenging times if you will give me strength. Our grade knows the power of resilience. Even when we face challenges, we keep moving forward. We draw strength from one another and, of course, from Hashem, and we keep dreaming. Please enjoy the SAR 8th grade version of Tamid Chalamti.
תמיד חלמתי שתהיה לי סיבה לזרוע בחופש נגע בי זו הרגשה שלא הכרתי בדרך שכחתי ליהנות עם הרוח הקרה שמתחילה לנשוב לתוך ליבן שהיא תיקח אותי בלי לחשוב והעולם אחר סוף סוף צבעים על הירח אני שקתי טוב שילם הגורל אני פותח פה והעולם זוהר איזה נוף תמיד חלמתי שתהיה לי סיבה לזרוע גם אם לפעמים קשה אם תיתן לי כוח לשתות את החיים כמו יין לא לוותר עדיין תמיד חלמתי שתהיה לי סיבה לזרוע החופש נגע בי זו הרגשה שלא הכרתי בדרך שכחתי תמיד חלמתי שתהיה לי סיבה לשמוח גם אם לפעמים קשה תיתן לי כוח לשתות את החיים כמו יין לא לוותר עדיין תמיד חלמתי שתהיה לי סיבה לשמוח החופש נגע בי זו הרגשה שלא הכרתי בדרך שכחתי
That was a beautiful and inspiring Hebrew song. One of the first lessons we learn in Sefer Breshit is Lo tov hayot adam levado. Human beings were not designed to be solitary. We may all be individuals, but we are blessed to also be part of a community. Especially the last few months, we have constantly been reminded of how much of a community we are and how special our relationships are within our SAR family. In addition to classes, we had tefillah together, preach about Ruach together, and even a second color war and much more, all over Zoom.
Up next is our slideshow. The slideshow group all worked together to pick our soundtrack. Next, we gathered pictures from all of our friends. We also searched the SAR archives for pictures from when we were little and for the camera shy among us. Our commitment to showing every single member of our grade demonstrates our sense of connection with one another. Kol SAR Arivim Zel Hazeh. We are grateful for our community of learners and friends. Shout out to Eliana Fromore, Kayla Lieberman, Elior Roseman, and especially Ilan Goldfein for putting this all together.
I had a dream so big and loud. I jumped so high, I touched the clouds. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I stretched my hands out to the sky. We danced with monsters through the night. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh,
got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's get off.
I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out, spaced out, losing all
Fill up my cup, Mazel tov. Look at her dancing, just take it off. Let's paint the town, we'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof,
and then we'll do it again.
let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, and do it, and do it. Let's live it up and do it, and do it, and do it, do it, do it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. 'Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up.
Let's live it up.
I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it.
Smash it.
Like oh my God.
Like oh my God.
Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's get off. Fill up my cup.
Drink.
Mazel tov. Look at her dancing.
Move it, move
Just
it.
take it off. Let's paint the town.
Paint the town.
We'll shut it down.
Shut it down.
Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we come. Here we go. We gotta rock. 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 Easy come. Easy go. Now we on top.
I love that slideshow. It was so nice to see so many pictures of all of us, all together, enjoying school and special activities. God willing, we will soon be able to gather like that once again. But in the meantime, over the past few weeks, we worked on yet another project designed to unite us, even as we're each alone in our own homes. In our final creative act together, the SAR Academy Class of 2020 brings you a great song performance.
In this last expression of our gratitude attitude, each of us finds a way to say thank you. Thank you for the learning, thank you for the love. Thank you for all the years we've been together. From those of us who started in the ELC to those who joined our grade this year. Some of us will tell you what we are grateful for, and some of us will show you. Some of us will smile and wave, and some of us will sing. All of us share the dream of being together once again. And even as we are excited to move forward, we are also more than just a little sad to be leaving our beloved SAR Academy.
Here's to the dreams that we've got. Here's to the wish we're still here when we're not, but our hearts can't
everything we go through.
When we look back at September, the beginning of 8th grade, no thoughts of separation, but decisions to be made. Now we face our graduation as we go our different ways, but SAR will always bind us across the years and days. Hodu Hashem ki tov, ki le'olam chesed. Gratitude from deep inside, more than you'll ever know. Here's to the dreams that we've got. Here's to the wish we're still here when we're not, and our hearts contain all the memories of everything we've been through. Dol Hashem, thanks for the love and the time with our friends and the learning that will sustain us. And we want to thank you. As we turn our thoughts to all that we have learned across the years, to think and to ask questions, be brave and face our fears. So grateful to all who taught us to listen and to see. It's not just what we learn that matters, becoming who we're meant to be. Bo Shara B'Todah, thanks to Hashem above. Gratitude from deep inside to everyone we love. Here's to the dreams that we've got. Here's to the wish we're still here when we're not, and our hearts contain all the memories of everything we've been through. Dol Hashem, thanks for the love and the time with our friends and the learning that will sustain us. And we want to thank you.
Thank you, SAR, for teaching and inspiring me.
Thank you, SAR, for teaching me good mitos.
SAR, thank you for being like a second home to me since I was 3 months old.
And now as this moment passes, still so much we want to say about how SAR has shaped us in every single way. Show respect to one another, be kind and open to Talmud Torah, Eretz Yisrael, what it means to be a Jew. Hodu Hashem ki tov, ki le'olam chesed. Gratitude from deep inside, more than you'll ever know. Here's to the dreams that we've got. Here's to the wish we're still here when we're not, and our hearts contain all the memories of everything we've been through. Dol Hashem, thanks for the love and the time with our friends and the learning that will sustain us. And we want to thank you.
Safety first. Wow, that was amazing. Good job, everybody. Thank you so much. So I've had many opportunities to speak to all of you over the past 3 years, in the best of times and in not such great times. To be honest, I really didn't think I was going to get the chance to speak to you again in person as a group. or have this lovely turf on my toes either, but here we are, and it feels really amazing. There was so much planning that went into this evening, and looking out on each of you sitting here together in your robes, all in one place, just makes me feel it was all worth it. Before I introduce your amazing speakers, I want to say this. As we all know, this has been a crazy year and continues to throw challenges at us. Back in September, at your 8th grade orientation, I said to you all that because you were beginning 8th grade, this year you were all going to be leaders, whether you wanted to be leaders or not. Just by virtue of the fact that you were the 8th graders, everyone in the building looks up to you, and whether that was what you wanted, it wasn't really your choice. What's so amazing is all these months later, particularly after these past few months, each of you did make a choice to be a leader. You could have hidden behind your Zoom background screens. You could have just looked at the situation and thought it's not worth it and retreated, but you didn't. You came together again and again, whether it was to express gratitude to your teachers or to each other, to have an amazing Zoom Shabbaton, or as we heard, a second color war, and you showed that you're not just leaders because of your position, but you're leaders because of a choice. So kol hakavod to all of you. So now I get to introduce your amazing speakers. The speakers are nominated every year. We nominate students who we feel embody SAR's values: intellectual curiosity, humility, respect for others, and a strong commitment to Torah learning. From that list of teacher nominees, you guys get to select the speakers, and it's my distinct privilege to introduce tonight's speakers, Ezra Schwab and Denny Schwartz. Ezra, you can come on up first.
The past few months have been a roller coaster for all of us. We, the kids who've adjusted to learning at home and not being able to see friends on a daily basis, the parents who've had to be with their kids 24/7 without a break, having to deal with our physical and emotional needs along with their own, and of course, our teachers and administrators who've had to change their job descriptions by teaching us over Zoom, preparing us for high school in the process, and planning fun activities. They've truly stepped up to help us get to where we are right now. I love roller coasters, but let's be honest, this one hasn't been so thrilling. However, even through this wild ride, our grade's bond is stronger than any others. But besides our unity and this crazy experience, you might be wondering, what's so special about our grade? Our grade has always had somewhat of a competitive spirit, ruach. From our spectacular debate team to an occasional debate on our grade WhatsApp chat, color war year after year, or arguing over who has the better teachers, dating back to a 3rd grade debate of more Shoshana or more Golda, and 2 straight, what should have been 3 straight, grade Yeshiva League basketball championships. Our grade also has a lot of fun. We had an incredible time in DC this year, especially during the scavenger hunt, which Ms. Rossler's advisory completely dominated. We still on occasion rock out to the song Decomposition from Teva in 5th grade. We definitely love to dance and mosh pit, and we never miss out on the opportunity for a good Rosh Kehillah prank. We would have had so much fun on our 8th grade Shabbaton together in Virginia. But what stands out to me from our grade is how much of SAR's values we have within us. I know, Ezra, that's really cheesy, but hear me out. We're extremely welcoming and kind. Whenever kids join our grade, they feel comfortable immediately. And also, when kids leave, friends throw a party and everyone brings snacks. The Yachad Shabbaton last year was really something special. singing songs, playing games, bonding, and truly having so much fun with the kids from Yachad. Our grade overall behaves pretty well. We've all heard teachers or administrators at some point tell us how easy it is to quiet us down and to get us to participate. Our grade values Judaism, Torah, Chesed, and Tefillah. I could picture us davening Hallel together in the shul, visiting the Hebrew home, or helping to package and deliver boxes for people in need. Our grade never stops giving gratitude. We instinctively say thank you to teachers after every class. On trips, we thank our bus drivers, and we really thank people whenever we get the opportunity. Towards the end of this year, one student thought of an idea to put together a thank you video for the teachers relating to the theme of the year, Bo Shara B'Todah. She was able to assemble almost all 89 of us and had each of us make a quick video saying one word and putting it together in a message to send to the teachers. We all took some time out of our day to participate, and we really made the teachers so happy. To me, things like that are what makes our grade so awesome. As I mentioned, the theme of the year is Bo Shara B'Todah, arrive at Hashem's gates with gratitude. Throughout this school year, we've talked a lot about what it means to give Todah, gratitude. But what's the significance of the words Bo'u Sha'arav, arrive at Hashem's gates? Hamalbi Masbir, שכשבאים לפני מלך בשר ודם, כדי לבקש משהו ממנו, אומרים תודה כשיוצאים, אחרי שהוא ממלא את הבקשה שלנו. אבל אצל הקדוש ברוך הוא, כבר אומרים תודה כשבאים לשער. אנחנו מודים להשם על ההזדמנויות שהוא נותן לנו. אפילו לפני שמקבלים את הדברים הטובים, אומרים תודה, כי אנחנו יודעים שהשם בטח יעזור בעתיד. The Malbim is essentially saying that the pasuk uses the words Ba'u Sharav, arrive at Hashem's gates, because we should say thank you at the start of every opportunity. With people, we thank them after they have done something for us. But with Hashem, we should be thankful just for the opportunity itself, because Hashem has done so much for us already, and we know Hashem will fulfill our hopes. When we graduate 8th grade, we're not only finishing 8 years of elementary school, but we're also at the beginning of 4 years in high school, and the beginning of the rest of our lives. So in addition to being thankful for what we've received from Hashem and from SAR, we should also be thankful for arriving at the gates of opportunity that lie before us at this moment. Bo Shara B'Todah. We are arriving at this moment and thanking Hashem for what lies ahead, and not only what we've accomplished. And did you know that the word graduation and the word gratitude come from the same Latin root? Actually, you didn't know that because they don't. But you did believe me for a second there. Anyway, my dearest classmates, friends, peers, and now my fellow graduates, even through this difficult time, I hope that we can Bo Sharav B'Todah, take advantage of the opportunities we have right now, and look forward with gratitude to our opportunities in the future, even though we know there are more roller coasters ahead. And as we begin the next chapter of our lives, may we all hold on to the values SAR has taught us. Mazal Tov, congrats.
Rabbi Krause, administrators, teachers, parents, and friends, thank you for being here for our graduation ceremony and for celebrating alongside us as we finish our journey at SAR Academy. As you can see by the fact that most of you are watching this online and that all of us are wearing masks and sitting 6 feet apart, the end of our SAR experience was not something we could have fathomed 4 months ago. And yet, here we stand as one grade ready to graduate. A few weeks ago, we started Sefer Bamidbar. Sefer Bamidbar tells the story of the Jews preparing to enter Eretz Yisrael after being rescued from slavery in Mitzrayim. Throughout the Sefer, the Jews learn how to have a relationship with Hashem, what it means to be a Jew, and eventually become a nation. Over the course of Bamidbar, the Jews are constantly moving through the desert, guided by the Enanei HaKavod, the clouds of glory. We read in the Parsha a few weeks ago, V'yesh asher yihe'anan yamim mispar al mishkan al pi Hashem yechanu ve'al pi Hashem yisa'u. At such times as the cloud rested over the Mishkan for but a few days, they remained encamped at the command of the Lord and broke camp at a command of the Lord. When the cloud lifted up over the Mishkan, it was a signal for the Jews to pack up and continue their travels to Eretz Yisrael. However, when the cloud rested over the Mishkan, the Jews were able to camp and make a temporary home for themselves. Sometimes they would stay for only a night, and other times it could last weeks. It wasn't up to the Jews to decide when they were ready to go or when they needed a break. It was completely up to Hashem and his Enyanei HaKavod. After being slaves in Egypt, all the Jews wanted was control over their lives, and yet they lived at the complete mercy of the cloud's movements. Despite the unpredictability of their lives and travels, they still had faith in Hashem. No matter how hard the current situation was, they continuously packed up and kept moving forward. From the minute school was canceled, there was always a question of when we would go back. Personally, I thought everything would blow over in a few days and our grade would soon be reunited. Things would go back to normal. We would have a topsy-turvy day, our Richmond trip, and a graduation indoors with our parents present. But the days at home turned into weeks and then months, and pretty soon it was clear that we were not going to have the closure we expected. Just like the Jews in the Midbar, we were forced to live each day with uncertainty. We didn't know, and still don't, when or if things will ever go back to normal. But just like the Jews, I've seen my grade brave every challenge, whether it is the weight of the situation we are going through or finals. As we all prepare to take the next step in our lives, we resemble the Jews waiting to go into Eretz Yisrael. SAR, you have been our Ananei HaKavod, guiding us and helping us become a community and strong Jewish individuals. In first grade, when we received our first Sidurim, you taught us the importance of reaching out to Hashem and others for help and guidance. I can still remember being so excited to receive my Siddur and whispering to the person sitting next to me that I was so nervous to use it for the first time. On the numerous trips you took us, you taught us to be kind and respectful and to make a Kiddush Hashem. You also showed us how positive and joyous it is to be a Jew. I have countless memories of dancing to Chagiga B'Yisrael, surrounded by my friends, and I would always think how lucky I was being able to go to a school with friends and teachers like SAR. Yesh Tzitut B'Ivrit, Na'a Daresh Na'a Mekayem. Practice what you preach. V'chol shana, SAR mitziga noseh. V'ashana, hanoseh hu, bo she'era b'todah. O b'milim achirot, hakarat hatov. אני חושבת שהציטוט הזה מאוד מתאים ל-SAR, מפני שהם תמיד מלמדים אותנו לעשות את זה. אפילו אם זה רק לומר תודה למישהו שמחזיק לנו את הדלת, או פשוט להודות למורים, הורים ולחברים. SAR, you have been our guardrails throughout this challenging time. You have spent countless hours intent on giving us the support we needed, and you have succeeded. Because of that, we will be able to overcome whatever challenges we might face, both in high school and the rest of our lives.
Ezra and Denny, that was great. And class of 2020, you guys are amazing. Thank you for that. I started a new tradition for myself a couple of years ago, that when I speak at graduation, I read the letter that I write to you guys in your yearbooks. And usually I say at graduation that I'm pretty certain that nobody has read that letter, because that's usually a page that you skip. Tonight, in addition to the fact that I'm fairly certain that that's a page that you skip, we haven't received your yearbooks yet. So it's even better. I find myself writing this letter even later in the year than usual. But I promised Maura Melissa, and let's thank Maura Melissa for this yearbook that she worked on. I promised her that she would have it tonight, May 10th, one day before Lag BaOmer. And this year has been anything but usual. We saw each other last on March 2nd, not knowing that we would be looking at around 75 snow days to finish off the year. Since then, we have met over Zoom for Gemara classes, smachot, special programs, and town hall meetings. In many ways, our relationship has strengthened, although the in-person connections are deeply missed. This week's parsha was, at the time, Emor. Among the charges to the Kohanim, one stands out, one that we learned about this year in Gemara class. Vishamru et mishmarti. The Kohanim are charged with protecting those things that are sacred. They protect the Mikdash and they protect the Torah. In fact, all teachers are compared to Kohanim. And as they transmit the Torah to generations, they are told, Ki siftei kohen yishmeru da'at, v'torah yevakshu mipiu. The lips of the Kohen protect knowledge. Those are the transmitters of Torah. But Shmirah has a particular connotation. It is about protection, and it usually involves restrictions. All of the negative mitzvot, the can't do's, a term you may remember from kindergarten, are characterized by shamor. To protect the Torah, you can't do this or you can't do that. The negative mitzvot of Shabbat are all included in shamor, while the positive ones, kiddush, havdalah, those are characterized by the more active zachor, remember. You have to do both. Shamor v'zachor. Both are necessary. But it's certainly the positive mitzvot that feel more significant when we think about meaning, passion, and tradition. Dear graduates, I feel sad that your last few months at SAR Academy students have been characterized by shamor, shmirah, the things that we couldn't do. We couldn't gather. We couldn't have a traditional graduation, although this has been great. We couldn't go to Richmond. We couldn't run our topsy-turvy carnival. This shmirah was deeply important and necessary. Your inactions saved lives, protected yourselves and others, and continue to help flatten the curve, a term none of us used before March, together with social distancing, virtual bar mitzvahs, silver linings, new normals, and so many others. I believe that the time will come when you will be able to look back with pride on what you didn't do and smile at the unique character of your 8th grade. But I also hope that as we celebrate you in your time at SAR, you will find that it was mostly characterized by the positive. Not only by the shamor, but by the zachor, by the can-dos. You as individuals and as a group, you're incredibly positive people. You love life, you love each other, you love your families, you love your teachers. You work hard and you play hard. To me, you are so much more about zachor than shamor. I believe that these characteristics of positivity and love will continue to guide you, and that the challenges in life, like the big one we're going through now, will be pushed through with the strength and the resilience that you have shown of late. I'd like to make a commitment to you in writing, and if you get your yearbooks, you'll have it. We owe you a topsy-turvy day, a Richmond trip, and an in-person graduation celebration. I cannot promise you all three, But I do promise that we will invite you back in person at SAR to a celebration you deserve and will be missing. We started tonight, but we owe you a few more. You missed a little bit over the last couple of months. You're always part of this family, and we hope to see you in the halls and areas of SAR over the next couple of years. And we hope to be able to celebrate with you and with your families together in person. Once all the restrictions are lifted, please make sure to call me on this. Nothing would make me happier. Mazal Tov to all of you. Mazal Tov to you, to your families, to your teachers. Zeh hayom asa Hashem nagila v'nismechavo. Every year, there's a gift which you received in your bags, donated by an incredible woman who's still a member of our community, lives in the Solaria by the RJC, Mrs. Lucy Lang. It means a lot to her to continue, and to us, for them to be continued at this ceremony as we give a gift in memory of Mr. Edmund Lang, Zichrono Livracha, one of the founders of SAR. I know how much it means to Lucy and how much it would have meant to Mr. Lang, Zichrono Livracha, to be with you tonight. And I know that the gift, which involves more learning, Chabesh Megilot, is something that you will cherish, together with the Sefer Tehillim in memory of your beloved classmate, Alicia. Continue learning, continue growing, continue demonstrating that midah of zachor, that midah of active love, of the ahavta, of loving each other and loving Hashem and loving Torah and loving mitzvot. The shamor is necessary and you're doing it now, and you will continue to always have aspects of shmirah in your lives. Bring them together. Continue to celebrate with each other. Mazal Tov. We're going to call everyone. You're going to come up to receive your diplomas. And what's going to happen then is you're going to go to that door and you're going to be directed to an area because it's going to rain again. So we got this done, but you're going to go after you get your diploma. You're going to go over there. You're going to be directed to an area. We'll have 10 kids in each area, and then we'll fill up the next area until you leave. You're going to remember every minute of this from March 2nd until June 29th. Let's give every graduate the honor they deserve as we call you up. Wish you Mazal Tov. I'm going to move back. David Samuel Alpert. Thank you. That's fine. A little up. Talia Aronoff. Joseph Michael Aronson. Sarah. Ryan, it's fine. Ryan Cooper Belkin. Gabi Bellen Schoenfeld. David Berger. Hannah Berger. Tamar Block. Jack Brooks. Simon Buchweitz. Chana. Adam Israel Burian. Lev Butler. There we go. Gal Butler. Abigail Chill. Elizabeth Chill. Hila Cohen. Madeline Evelyn Dolphman. Nadiv Edelman. Joseph Ethan Edelstein. Emma Ice. David Farkas. Samantha Feit. Sydney Maya Fishkin. Eliana Fromer. Francis Miriam Geller. Eliora Gissinger. Nate Glass. Yona Glazer. Some connections. Elon Goldfine. Honor Rose Greenberg. Noah Grinstein. Aiden Gurin. Ilana Esther Hanel. Josh Hames. Charlie Isaac and Isaac Hellwasser. Lila Huff. Noah Rachamim Ives Kurtzer. Hannah Jetter. Great job. Mazel tov, Noah. Aurelia Khan. Jacob Kleschik. Baruch Kranz. Ava Lapp. Sophia Leibowitz. Kayla Lieberman. Adine Elia Linden. That's a nice one. Get a shot of that. Aaron Love. Ruben Margarefta. Ellie Minko. Eva Raquel Mirsky. Michaela Alexis Moskowitz. Evelyn Niazov. Tamar Meital Padua. A.B. Perilous. Pearl. Adira Devora Rabarber. Eliora Roseman. Clara Shia Rosen. Psst. No. Rebecca Rosenberg. No. Barbara. Nate Rosenblum. Yaakov Solomon. Moshe Aryeh Sarna. Jesse Jack Schreiber. Ezra Schwab. Denny Schwartz. Shayna Seymour. Gila Senderowitz. David Mordechai Shapiro. Great job. Aviel Schiller. Sean Steingart. Yehuda Siegel. Boaz Eliezer Harlow Siegel. Talia Sarah Siegel. Ananya Silverman. Jamie Sinowitz. Eitan Slasky. Joshua Moses Smilchensky. Gilad Smith. accepting the diploma as well on behalf of Liat Smith. Kayla Grace Stapmauer. Sonia Molly Stern. Sammy Teplitsky. Kayla Weisberg. Sienna Werblowski. Adley Westerman. Alex Wolf. Lily Wurzberger. Lara Yarmus. And let's give it up for Charlie Zellner. Thank you, Fusion. Thank you all. Thank you, Mora Ali. Thank you all for making this happen. Let's get everyone up. Thank you, Mr. Glazer. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, faculty. Mazal tov to all. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very, very much. Okay, we're good.